go get them again.
Welcome back to another unboxing first impression video on my channel. Today we are ending the Mind Games unboxing first impressions finally. Ooh, it was a tough one. Today we're talking about Double Attack. Oh, it's gonna attack me twice. Oh, yikes. Mind Games and I'm happy. And it's unfortunate, like, and it's these brands that are high end that just kind of, I don't know, like these influencer brands, right? Like the Royal Crowns, Crown Royal, Spirit of Dubai, this stuff. This is not cheap stuff. This is not 200, 300 niche. Like I'm talking about 4, 5, 6, 7 with the other brands, right? It's these brands that I don't know, right? Like anybody that's in this fragrance game for reals, I don't know. Like it's kind of shocking. Like I feel bad for, you know, these newbies coming out, these new people in this fragrance game. I feel like you're being so misled that I feel like you're just going to get out of the game as quickly as you went in. If you got an influencer giving you Royal Crowns and you're buying this and you're buying this and you're buying Clive Christian and thinking these are premium brands, oh my God, you're missing so much. Now, Double Attack, double the fun. Now, before we get into anything, if you do want, you know, somebody that's not paid and bought for by Mind Games, welcome to the Robezoid channel. My name's Mark, and no, I don't take any free bottles. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, much appreciated. That's how we do on the Robezoid channel. Now let's take a look at the note breakdown on this one. Let's see if this one goes gourmand. All of these are going gourmand. Let's see what we got here. In the top, we got orange bitters, pimento, and pink pepper. So we got we got spicy top note. In the mid, we got agave flower, cinnamon, and geranium. Okay, so we got some florals and again, some more spices. In the base, we got dark chocolate. Ah, yeah, there it is. There you are. I knew it. We went pretty far in the note breakdown before we found something. Vanilla, vetiver, and sandalwood. Okay, so a dark, spicy dark chocolate. I can call it. I see it. Released back in 2022. Nose, Christelle Laprade. That is a name that I've noticed with this brand. They use her quite a bit. Let's look at pricing. This one retails for 400 USD. It's $395, but it's 400 USD on their site. You can find it at discounters for $380 for 100 mils. Oof, that's tough, man. Some of these brands, right, you're going to get a heavy discount at discounters. If you're not an influencer and you're buying these, holy moly. I'd recommend, I would recommend sampling first and foremost, but you can try out fragrances that are under $400. Go on a sample spree at Lucky Scent. Go try out Nasamato, Tom Ford Private Blend, Amouage, Xerjoff. You can try out really good brands like Seductive, Parfum Empire, which are like 150 bucks, right? There's so much. Guerlain, History is there. La Saint Parfumeur, Byredo. World's your oyster. And these kind of goofy brands, I have no time for them. Why? Because look at all this. Why this? No. Bottles are beautiful. I got to give them that. But so is Parfum de Marly. It's the same kind of rinse and repeat. So let's delve into it. This is the first one that's not a tester bottle. So let's open her up. And now I have the full presentation. They got a little pamphlet for me. I'm not going to read that. And again, the bottle is very heavy. There's wood here. The caps are metallic. No, scratch that. This one is not. This must be an older bottle. We have an old one. Who wants to buy it? 500 bucks. Premium, right? This is vintage. Vintage Double Attack. The big notes on the bottle. Well, it's hard to see here. Bitter chocolate, saffron. Fragrantica did not have saffron. Okay. Fragrantica, you're wrong. Just letting you know. From your friendly fragrance reviewer from Canada. Atomizer is okay. As per usual. I haven't had one good thing about these bottles. No leaky bottles came in. No damage, right? These are testers. So, some brands have some pretty cheap bottle presentations. You got leaks, you got things like you don't want to deal with that, especially if you're paying premium price, like Royal Crown, man. Oh man, those are bad. At least here you're getting that premium product. So let's smell this. Oh yeah, the bitter chocolate is primary. So again, the gourmand aspect, these are all gourmand, all 5 of them. So it's a gourmand brand. Gourmand niche, I've said it before. It's a uninspiring way to make money. They're easy to make. There's no real development on these fragrances. They're cheap to make as well. There's a little bit of spice here. The cinnamon I get, pink pepper, pimento, okay. Cinnamon and pink pepper are primary. I'm looking forward to that saffron. I'm not getting any of it now. Now I'm going to put it on skin. We'll see. Interesting that I got a vintage bottle here. Returned product, eh? A little bit of that pimento, a little bit. Oof. So well built. You know, did you hear my voice? Oh, well built. Didn't want to say it. I'll be fair. Yeah, it's got spicy components, it's got woody components, and that's kind of, I know where this is going. This is going Orto Parisi. Which one? I'm trying to remember. Was it Toroni? Orto Parisi has this pimento dark chocolate thing. Much stronger than this. This feels kind of weak sauce. So if you like this DNA double attack, which is very popular in the community, and at $400 a pop, oh, go check out Orto Parisi. I'll put it beside, when I mention a fragrance, I'll go and find out which one it is. I have it in my collection. I'm trying to remember which one it is. Rolodex is kind of stuck today. I think it's Toroni. It might be the other one. Yeah. Anyway, I'll put it here. The dark chocolate pimento one, the spicy dark chocolate one. Good idea, not a new idea. They are doing their own thing. However, now that I know which one, I'm not comparing to a Montamancetta. Oh boy, Orto Parisi. Yeah. The Orto Parisi has more of textures, more volumes. It's a better built perfume, honestly. With the nose behind it, he's great as far as complexities goes and volumes and things like that. Yeah, you might use synthetics, right? Orto Parisi gets banged up with the synthetics, and so is this. But for the price you're paying on Orto Parisi, what, they're $250, give or take? Half price of this? Come on. It is smooth. It's smoother than the Orto Parisi. So you may not like these rough edges, the textures and things. This kind of scent profile, I want textures. I want volumes. I want things to go, peaks and valleys in regards to the secondary notes and all that. I think it's too smooth for this type of scent profile. Too quiet. Seems like it's not going to last on my skin. The Orto Parisi does. And it does this chocolate spicy thing, and I think it does it better, honestly. And if you're looking at $400 USD versus an Orto Parisi, you might discover a new brand here. I might just help you out. And Orto Parisi is a great brand. And if you're going there, go to Nasamato and check them out too. But if you're looking for a powdered chocolate, because it's getting a little powdery chocolate here, chocolate greedy. Okay, so I didn't get away from Motel. Chocolate greedy. It has a chocolate greedy kind of thing going on, powdered chocolate. It smells kind of like chocolate cake mix. Chocolate greedy smells like, there's not really much of it. Well, there is. The powdered hot chocolate stuff smells like chocolate greedy. This smells like powdered chocolate cake mix before it hits with the egg and everything. That's where I'm going with this. So at the end of the day, this concludes our Mind Games 5 fragrances and testing. And honestly, at the end of the day, I came out with this brand as it's too expensive. It's a gourmand, of course, brand. From what I see, I haven't seen anything that's not gourmand yet. You can, and again, every single video of these, I've given you alternatives that are actually stronger, better blended, and just plain better, and for a huge fraction of the price. It's not like you're comparing a $400 fragrance versus another $400 fragrance. The quality, the blending, the note breakdown, the idea, all of this, forget the bottle, right? You're paying for the bottle, but the juice inside is what's important, and it's an influencer brand. That most of these talking heads that got free bottles of this know better. They know better. Their video should be exactly like mine, but they get free bottles, right? They're not going to start saying, "Oh, I got a free bottle from Mind Games. Thank you, marketing agent. Thank you for the free bottle. I got them today. I'm going to do my video today." And they're going to say, "Hey, yeah, go check out, go buy a Montel." Well, you lost that contact, blocked. So it's an influencer brand that most of these talking heads are just looking for themselves. They got their 10% coupon code, which that 10% goes into the influencer's pocket. So they're making that money to sell you. I'm here to tell you that this brand gives me zero interest. I have zero interest in testing out anymore. Like, I know you're probably going to recommend me some and say, "Mark, you got to smell this, you got to smell that." Honestly, I'm not going to spend my hard-earned money on samples of this brand, honestly, unless really it gives me the interaction that is worth, this YouTube thing, and actually warm up a camera and wearing this. I don't have time for these kind of brands. I have so much to discover. Look how much stuff I have to unbox for myself. This is basically what I'm going to give you. You got your fair warning. Influencer brand, too expensive, gourmand, alternatives to each one of these that are under $100. This one is probably the better one of the bunch, and that's not saying much. But I already have a comparable, Orto Parisi. Yeah, it's a little higher end, but I'm saving you. You can buy 2 Orto Parisis for the price of this one. So you can get the exact same thing that this one gives you with a better pimento note, with a with a lot more complexities to it. It's going to last longer. There's no way. Like, I know I didn't put it on my skin. I haven't lasted a whole day, but this thing feels like it's on fumes already. Nah. So Mind Games, we're done. Okay, moving on to different things now. Yay! Now that you heard my take, I'd love to see yours in the comments below. Good, bad, and the ugly. Double Attack's really popular in the fragrance game, in our fragrance community. Hopefully I've opened up your eyes, right? And some fragrance reviewers don't know any better, right? So I'm not looking at them like newbies, like some that are just starting their fragrance journey. They have their own little YouTube channel, like it's under 10,000 people. They don't have the experience that I have, that they smell this and they're like, "Oh, this is a great idea." But I'm like, Orto Parisi. Or easy. I'm sure if you Google it, there's got to be one fragrance head that has smelled both like I did and put it in Fragrantica or put it into Base Notes or Parfumo, one of these websites. And that's Google's your friend, right? Yeah, I know. Okay, as always, a great pour fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your scent wisely. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one.